Okay, all right, so we're just going to run through a quick yoga video. Our theme today is superheroes, so get your superhero costume on if you like, or just imagine that you're a superhero. I'm going to imagine I've got a big S on the front of my chest, so I'm going to open up my S when I breathe. Okay, so we're going to start seated. So I've got a block, but you might want to get some books or a cushion to sit on. So let's sit cross-legged or kneeling. Okay, so first of all, we're going to get ourselves really comfortable. So you might want to have a little fidget at first. Okay, pad yourself out with your cushions. But what you want to do is make sure your spine is nice and straight and your belly is free and your rib cage is free for you to fill your body with all that superhuman, superpower oxygen that you need to make your body nice and strong and healthy. Okay, so once you've had your little fidget, just come to a place of stillness just for a moment. This is great to help you concentrate and all that schoolwork, as I know some of you are back to school now. Okay, so you just want to become very still. Perhaps stare at a spot in front of you or close your eyes. Perhaps imagine that you are in a big bubble. A bubble any colour that you like, and you have to keep still while you're sitting in this bubble, because if you don't, the bubble could burst. So you've got to keep very still, but very relaxed. And if you place one hand on your belly and one hand on your chest, you want to really breathe into your hands. So you're breathing into your belly as you breathe in. Breathing into your chest hand as well. And as you breathe out, let out all the air. Okay. So do that a few times. Breathing into the belly, breathing into the chest. And relaxing, letting all the air out. Remember, it's all that super oxygen, that superhuman power oxygen. And then we're going to lengthen the breath. So the best way to lengthen the breath, we're going to do a 5-finger breath exercise now. So take a hand in front of you, fingers nice and separated, and with your opposite finger, every time you breathe in, you're going to run your finger just up to the top. Breathe in, pause for a moment when you're at the top of your finger, and as you breathe out, run your finger down. Pause there, breathing in, come to the top, pause, breathing out, come to the bottom, pause again, breathe in, pause, breathe out, pause, breathe in, get to the top and pause, and breathe out, get to the bottom and pause. And once again, nice deep breath in, remember the oxygen, pause, and breathe out. Well done. So you can practice at any time of the day you want. When you want to lengthen, you want to deepen your breath as well, hands on chest and on your belly. So remember those. Okay, so we've done our breathing exercise. We've sat quietly for a few minutes. Remember, you can sit for a lot longer, but we haven't really got much time this morning. Okay, and then we're going to start mobilising the body. So mobilising the body, make sure all your joints, all your muscles are nice and warm, so you're less likely to hurt yourself. Okay, so we're just going to take a nice deep breath in, stretching the arms up to the ceiling, and breathe out through the mouth. Let it all out. Breathing in, just like a superhero, stretching up to the sky, and breathing out, blow it out, stretching up to the ceiling, Breathe in all that oxygen, and this time as you breathe out, you take one hand onto your opposite knee and the other hand behind and do a gentle twist. So you're twisting from your belly here and you're looking over your shoulder. And every time you breathe in and out, just imagine that you're getting taller and taller. Well done. And then come back to the centre, and again another deep breath in, stretching, breathing in all that oxygen. And as you breathe out, your opposite hand on opposite knee, other hand behind, lift up and take a nice deep breath in and breathe out. And look over the opposite shoulder. And again, really lengthen your back, really lengthen your spine. Really notice just what parts of your body are moving, and just notice how those parts of your body feel. Just feeling those sensations, it's really good at becoming more self-aware of your body. Okay, now we're going to get rid of our books if we're sitting on them, or our cushions, move those out of the way. Going to come onto all fours, and we're going to do some superhuman bending and stretching in our backs now. Okay, so we're going to take a nice deep breath in, let the belly drop to the floor, stretch the head and chest forward. So just remember that S on the front of your chest. You want to show your S off to everybody over there. Nice deep breath in, and on the breath out, tucking your chin into your chest, rounding your shoulders. Can you see your belly looking towards your belly button? Breathing out, breathing in again, stretching forward, showing your S on your chest, and breathing out. Okay, let's do 2 more of those. Okay, nice deep breath in. Remember that superhuman oxygen you're breathing in, and breathing out. That's brilliant, well done. So come back to sit on your heels, give your wrists a little wiggle. Notice any sensations in your wrists or your hands. How do they feel? Do they feel a bit tight? So give your fingers a little wiggle. Okay, then stretch your hands forward. This is our superhuman power child's pose. So you want to take your knees a bit wider, stretch your arms forward. Can you take your head to the floor, head to your cushion, and just try and walk your fingers out a little bit more, just really stretching the back. And again, just taking in deep breaths in and out. And this time, just notice how your back feels now. Does it feel more floppy, more soft and flexible? Or does it feel a little bit achy this morning? That's wonderful. Okay, bring your hands in. That's wonderful. Okay, so we're going to do a superhuman camel stretch now. So we're kneeling up. Okay, just a little gap between your knees. Okay, I've got my toes curled under like this. Okay. Right, so we're going to place our hands together at heart space again. Take a nice deep breath in, stretching up to the sky. Nice deep breath in, really opening up that chest. And breathe out to the side. Okay, and again, a nice superhero breath in. And breathe out to the side. And now, if you take your hands and place them on your hips. So these are your hips, and you feel the bony bits here. And if you can, push your hips forward with your hands. So you're really pushing your hips forward. Your tummy is pushing forward as well. So I'll show you from the side view. So as you push your hips and your tummy forward, you're arching your back. So you want to lift your head up and look towards the ceiling. Just be a little bit careful of your neck, because it's quite delicate. You don't want to take your head back too much, but just look up towards the sky. And again, remember that superhuman, superhero S on the front of your chest. Every time you're breathing in, you're making that S shape bigger. And breathe out. And another breath in. And breathe out. So can you remember what we're breathing in? Yes, we're breathing in superhero oxygen, which helps to feed your body and make you strong and healthy. And we're breathing out carbon dioxide. So that's a bit of a science lesson for you there. Okay, so to come out of this position, we're going to just bring our head in and then we're just going to stretch back. Okay, so we're going to come up to standing now. Okay, so coming up to standing. Okay, so we're just going to do a couple of some salutations, okay, to get ourselves moving. So again, you can imagine that you're a superhero and you're going to fly from building to building. Okay, so hands together. So we're going to take a nice deep breath in, stretching up. As we breathe out, we're bending our knees, coming forward, either touching the floor. If you can't touch the floor, that doesn't matter. You can touch your legs, okay? Can you stretch your head and chest forward like you're a number 7, so you've got a nice flat back. Breathe out, back to the floor, okay? So I'm going to take one leg back, place the knee down. Nice and straight spine now. Take a nice deep breath in. Get ready to take in the oxygen and blow it out. Can you do it again? Nice deep breath in through the nose and blow out that oxygen. Okay, so we're going to take the other leg back. We're going to come to plank now. Let's see how strong we are. So we're going to come up to plank. Okay, so power up through your shoulders. Really push up from your hands. Okay, try not to let your hips drop down. Try and keep your hips lifted. Okay, tummy in. Spine nice and strong. Okay, can we hold it there for 2 more breaths? 1 and 2. That's brilliant. So we're going to take our knees to the floor, bend the elbows, stick the bottom in the air, coming forward like a superhero snake, and then coming up into our superhero snake. What sound do superhero snakes do? There you go. Hiss and come down. Take another deep breath in, stretch up, and another hiss. As we breathe out, that's brilliant. Okay, so we're going to take ourselves back to our heels, lifting our knees into our superhero downward dog. So you want to push your bottom up in the air. Imagine you're like a V shape, okay, upside down V shape, pushing your bottom and your hips up into the air, tucking your tummy in, holding it here for 3 breaths. Oh, keep going. Well done, yogis. That's brilliant. Okay, and then we're going to bend our knees, look towards our hands. Can you hop to the top? You can hop or you can walk. I'm going to walk, but you can hop up to the top if you like. Okay, so we're back where we started. Knees bent, rising up. Okay, so we're going to try the other leg now. Okay, so I'm going to turn around. Right then, hands at the heart space. Nice deep breath in, stretching up. Bend our knees as we breathe out, coming down. Can you remember what comes next? Hands on the shins, looking forward in your nice flat back. Breathing out, coming back down. Taking the right leg back, knee to the floor. Okay, this time if you interlock your hands behind you and really try and squeeze your shoulder blades together. Okay, and again, not forgetting that S shape on your chest. Really opening up your chest, making that S shape bigger. Taking nice deep breaths in and out here. That's brilliant. And just relax the hands for a moment. Just place your hands on your chest. Now, can you feel a difference in your chest? Can you feel your heart beating faster? Just take a moment, just be quiet for a moment and just feel how much faster your heart's beating. Okay, your heart is enjoying your body taking all that oxygen in. Okay, so let's take our other foot back. Remember our planks. Okay, knees lifted, pushing back through your heels, keeping your hips nice and lifted, looking down towards your mat. Just really power up through those shoulders, spreading those shoulder blades. Well done. Okay, bending the knees, coming forward, bending the elbows, keeping the elbows pointing backwards, bottom in the air, coming through into your superhero snake, or you can even come higher into your upward facing dog. So your elbows are straight and you're rolling your shoulders in. Taking some nice deep breaths in and out here. Wonderful. And then, can you remember what happens next? Yep, taking your bottom back to your heels, coming off your knees into your superhero downward facing dog. That's wonderful. Okay, bending the knees and either walking or hopping up to the centre. Okay, so slowly going to come up. Okay, now we're going to do our Elastigirl stretch. So take a nice wide stance, toes pointing in slightly, arms out at the side. Now imagine you're being stretched from fingertip to fingertip, taking the legs a little bit wide if you can. Can you make yourself really, really stretchy like Elastigirl? Well done. Hold it there. Take some nice deep breaths in and out. Well done. And just relax your arms down. Just give your arms a little shake for a minute. That's great. Okay. So now what we're going to do is do our warrior superhero. So I'm going to take my one leg. I'm going to turn the toes out, bend the knee. Okay, my other leg's going to be straight. Okay, so nice bend in one knee. Lift up your upper body. Remember your S shape and your chest, your superhero. You're a very strong superhero. Arms out at the side. Look towards your hand and just imagine you're flying through the air. Flying between all those buildings. Saving the world. Well done. Now hold it still for a moment. And again, notice what parts of your body feel stretched. What parts of your body maybe feel a bit achy. Just notice those areas. Well done. And then take this hand down towards your leg. Turn the palm over. And we're just going to stretch up to the ceiling, holding it there. So now you might notice that another part of your body is feeling stretched, and my part is my waist here up into my armpit. Okay, well done. Coming back down. So we're going to swap over the other side, so walk our feet. So I'm taking the other foot out now, nice knee bent, other leg straight. Nice and tall, keeping your spine nice and straight. Can you keep nice and tall? Head lifted, wonderful. Arms out at the side. And again, moving around. Flying through the air, flying through the clouds. Wouldn't that be lovely? Saving the world. Okay. You could imagine you've got a colourful cape on. It's swishing around in the wind. Hold it there for a moment, and I'm going to drop my hand down to my leg, turn the palm over and stretch up and holding it there. And again, not forgetting to breathe. I hope you're having fun. Well done. And coming back down. That's wonderful. Okay then, so we're going to just do a little balance. Let's see how clever you are. So we'll do a warrior 3 superhero balance. So, okay, so feet sort of shoulder width apart. Okay, I'm going to take our one leg back slightly. Okay, just toes on the floor. Okay, so first of all, find your balance. You might want your standing leg to be slightly bent. Okay, and then I'm just going to lift my leg off. Okay, as I'm lifting my foot higher, the top of my body is going to be tilting forward. Okay. You can start to straighten your standing leg if you want to. Remember to keep your tummy tucked in as well. Maybe flex the foot as well. Keeping your leg nice and straight, hips parallel to the mat or hips facing the mat, but that doesn't matter too much at all. Taking the arms behind you. Imagine this could be your cape, and again you're flying high over the fields, over the sea, looking down, at all the animals, all the people looking really, really small. Well done, nice deep breath in and out. How long can you hold it? Are you wobbling? It doesn't matter if you wobble, that's brilliant. It shows your brain is working hard to keep you upright. Okay, so lower the leg down, that's wonderful. How did you find that? Was that quite difficult or was that quite easy? So that's something you could practice every day, okay, but that helps you to concentrate more on your schoolwork if you get your balances longer and longer. Okay, we'll do the other foot, okay, so I'm taking my one leg behind, okay, standing knees slightly bent, lifting the leg off, lowering the top of the body, holding it there, and again you could have the arms out behind you, or you could take your arms in front of you this time. Or you could interlock your hands behind you. Okay, you might want to straighten your standing leg now and flex the foot of your straight leg. Okay, holding it there, looking down at the floor, perhaps focusing on one spot. Just imagine you could see something that you like down there, maybe a nice an animal, your favourite animal, or watching the waves in the sea. Just anything to help you concentrate, okay? And wobbling is good. Remember all those brain cells that are being made because you're concentrating. Wonderful, lowering the leg, that's wonderful. So you want to give the legs a shake now, give the legs a kick out. So we'll just come down to the floor now. So we'll just do a couple of floor postures before you finish, okay? So we'll do our superhuman, superhero locust pose now. So we're lying on our tummies, okay? Lying on our tummies, just flutter your feet for a moment, just to loosen your legs up, okay? So what we're going to do now is we're going to take a nice deep breath in. And as we take a deep breath in, we're going to lift our head and our chest off the floor, taking hands behind you. Again, maybe these could be your cape as you're flying through the air, or they could be your wings. And then lower down as you breathe out. And again, breathe in, lift your head and your chest looking forward. And as you breathe out, lower down. Now this time, we're going to lift not only the front of our body, but our legs as well. So have a go at that. Okay, so you're taking a nice deep breath in, lifting up, and at the same time, can you lift your legs off the floor, pointing your toes, keeping your legs nice and straight. Hold it there for a moment, perhaps move from side to side, having a little wobble. Imagine you're flying through the air. Well done. And breathe out and lower down. Let's do that once more. Breathing in, lifting the upper body, lifting the lower body. That's brilliant. Pointing those toes. Oh, just imagine all the strength you're building in your body. And breathe out and lower down. Well done. So I think we need to relax our backs a bit because our backs have been working very hard. So we're going to do rock pose. So come on to sitting on your heels and then just stretch forward, taking your head to the floor. And if you can, take your hands and place them on your heels. And this is rock pose, okay. And this just rounds off the back and just helps to relax you. That's wonderful. So good. Couple of deep breaths in and out here. Well done. That's wonderful. And then just slowly have a stretch. Stretch up to the sky. Have a big stretch. Or maybe a big yawn. Well done. So we're going to come and lie on our backs. Okay. So we're going to lie flat on our backs. Bring the knees in. Place the feet on the floor. Take the arms out at shoulder level. And we're just going to take the knees over to one side. And if you can, take your head in the opposite direction to the way your knees are pointing, okay? And just hold it here. This is our reclining superhero twist because worked so hard today, so we're just having a nice stretch in the body to finish off. And take another nice deep breath in, bring your knees up to the ceiling, and then drop them over in the opposite direction, taking the head over the other way as well. And just hold it here. So this is where our heart rates are starting to come down now. So if you place your hand back on your chest, you might notice now that your heart is beating slower and slower now as we're coming down to rest. And the next breath in, coming up to the centre. Okay, so I'm going to sit up now and demonstrate our meditation, but you can stay lying on the floor if you want to. So our meditation, we're going to do squeeze and relax exercise. Okay, so stay lying, get yourself comfortable. You might want to pop a blanket over you. But in our squeeze and relax meditation, what we do is we squeeze and then relax certain parts of our body. So I'll demonstrate with my hands. So when I tell you to squeeze a certain part of your body, I want you to imagine tightening it, like I'm tightening my hands, I'm tightening my fists like this. So squeeze really tightly, and you'll notice the sensations in your hands, and then suddenly release everything. So let your hands, your fingers flop out. And you might notice a rush of sort of a tingliness to your fingers. That's a sort of rush of blood going to your fingers. And you might feel that your hands have become very relaxed. So we're going to do that with each part of our body. So lie down on the floor, just take a nice couple of slow deep breaths in, one hand on your belly, one hand on your chest, and just breathe into your hands. So you're trying to move your hands away from your body as you're breathing in, and as you're breathing out, letting the hands settle back down. So just do a couple more of those so you're feeling more quiet now. So we're really slowing the pace down now, okay? Then I'm going to get you to start on your feet. So imagining your toes and your feet. I want you to squeeze your feet and your toes really tightly. Hold it. And now release and let go. Well done. Have a little wiggle. Then we're going to move up our legs. So I want you to squeeze your lower legs, squeeze your knees, and squeeze your thighs really, really tight. Squeeze them together. Squeeze, squeeze with all your might. And release and let go. Oh, do your legs feel floppier now? And then we're going to work on our bellies and our bottoms and our tummies and our rib cage and our chest. So squeeze right from your bottom and your belly all the way up to your chest. Squeeze really, really tightly. Hold it and release and let go. Are you starting to feel more floppy now, more relaxed? Now we'll do our hands. Squeeze your hands, squeeze your lower arms, squeeze your elbows, show me your muscles, squeeze your upper arms and your shoulders, squeeze, 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 hold really tight, right up into your shoulders and relax and let go, let it all flop out. Well done. So it's just our faces now, so this is the time where we can make all silly faces. So close your eyes, really press your lips together, squeeze your eyes together. Squeeze your scalp, squeeze your ears, squeeze the whole head, hold, 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 and relax and let go. Wow. So now you should feel very floppy, very relaxed throughout the whole body. And just lie there for a moment. Just lie there for a moment. Just noticing the sounds around you. I'm just going to finish off with a little meditation, okay? So it's great, especially for children, to when they meditate, to make a picture in the mind, a visualization that helps them to concentrate and to really let go. So I want you to lie back and relax. Breathe deeply and slowly, closing your eyes, and just go inside of your body. Just really look inside your body. Just imagine your lungs moving, your heart moving. Really feel your breath going in and out of your body. And let go of everything. Let go of your body like we've done that squeeze and release. Now imagine a place that is special to you, where you love to be. It may be outside in nature in the woods, or inside a beautiful house, or inside a picture that you've seen, or